My trip in Bangkok started in Wat Arun, the Temple of Dawn. The ancient temple has a very beautiful architecture, mosaics, and also full of beautiful people. I'm trying to say that it is very touristic. A lot of tourists over here. We're gonna rent the traditional Thai attire and post the photos over here, and it's a multinational tourist spot. Next one, I visited the Wat Saket, or the Golden Mount, which is probably the only temple in Bangkok that located on a hillside, and it has a total of 344 steps to go up to the pagoda, and it has a Buddha relics which was from the Kapilavastu, India. It's also a special place that I think the first time that I don't have to take off shoes and enter temples in Thailand. And then on the evening, I went for the Hidden Bangkok boat trips along the canal in old Bangkok's area. Those houses are the elevated style wooden houses. It has these old houses. It has also the garden, a small scale plantations. Then a part of that they have those luxury houses and some of the other mansions area. Beside that, quite surprisingly, that even is a canal, you can also have the vendors selling items, snacks, drinks, even a beer, and you can just politely reject if you do not want it. And probably the most special things that I see before is that the fully submerged electrical poles. So the houses over here being supplied by a facility using the submerged electrical pole. A part of villages and houses, we are also passing a few temples by the riverside, and there are also some restaurants and some cafe by the river, which is quite interesting. And most of these temples will have a pier outside the temple compound. And we also came across a dude which was struggling canoeing across the canal because there was a strong current from the boats. Next one, this is probably the highlight of the entire trip, which is coming across the Wat Paknam Charoen, and this is probably the one of the biggest sitting Buddha in entire Thailand, probably one of the biggest in the world as well. I didn't have the measurement, but it's quite huge. They have a chanting event almost every evening over here. Then next to the statue, there was a white color pagoda where you can climb up staircase and get into the pagoda or the jetty. And inside the jetty, there are very nice, beautifully decorated murals, gilded murals, and it's very cooling inside. Probably a lot made of mosaics and tiles, and it's very peaceful inside there, like full of zen, and it's very photogenic as well. Despite that the temples look completed, actually that the ongoing decorations and touch-up and improvement are still in progress, and I did come across some artists that still continue working on the decorations. Then the boat will take the end of the trip, then you have to U-turn it back to the same route, and we're gonna head back to the halfway the route that we came and go into the Menam Chao Phraya, which is the main river in Bangkok and one of the biggest river in Thailand. Since this boat hidden Bangkok trip is inside the canal, so before we go up to the main Menam Chao Phraya main river, we have to come into this staging gate where they're gonna close both sides of the gates, then open up the other side and make sure that the water levels is the same with the Chao Phraya before one side of the gate being open. So if you come across this staging blockage, it will take about 15 minutes for all the one side or the other side to open and close. Then at the end of the trip, when the boat asks where you want to get dropped, I would say strongly suggest that go at the Wat Piers, because at the Wat Piers on the evening, you can sit down there and enjoy the sunset against the Wat Arun, which is very nice, and it's full of crowd, full of tourists, full of people that love to enjoy the sunset, also nature. It's very nice, very highly recommended. And then for night, I went for the night river cruise boat trip. This is totally on the Menam Chao Phraya, and I took the package from Smile Riverside. The office is located inside the Icon Siam at the ground floor. It costs 788 baht, inclusive of food. The river cruise started at in front of the great Icon Siam. Then along the Menam Chao Phraya, we come across the Wat Arun, the Green Palace, and along with the music. And then we will be crossing the King Rama the 8th bridge and came beneath it, which is quite an very nice, interesting experience. And this boat trip actually is inclusive of the food buffet as well, and there's a live band on it. Then we're passing through again another like harbor bridge like bridge. Then after the bridge, we come across a few multiple super luxurious condominium. And then under the moonlit that night, we're passing through the Asiatic, which is a famous open air style malls with a lot of stalls, Ferris wheels, and a lot of food stalls as well over there. And then on the boat, apart from the food and buffet, there was also the birthday parties, a lot of music, a lot of happenings, and there was dancing, they were eating, and yeah, there's been a lot of fun and it's been very happening on the boat itself. The 2 hours trip is then concluded by returning back to the starting point at the Icon Siam. If it's really not because of the hectic drive to the Bangkok, I would really love to make a repeat order for this occasion, but then yeah, maybe save it for next time. Alright, wish everyone enjoy and have a blessed day always.